Hey, hey, when the Kings be winning, bro, and I go back to work, we got this nigga that's a Kings, this grown ass man that's a Kings fan, bro. And it's a nigga that like the Warriors, bro. Every time he see that nigga, he be like, "It's time to light the beam, baby." That shit be so fucking funny, dog.
Bro, them niggas, if they can't stop that nigga De'Aaron Fox in the fourth quarter, we're gonna lose again. Man, fuck that nigga Malik Monk.
Man, come on, man. You see
that nigga?
Hey,
you know what I'm saying?
You see Coach Kyle at the game, nigga. Coach Kyle raised them niggas, man. Quarter,
that nigga De'Aaron be coming alive, bro. I don't care what. I'm not saying Malik Monk played good the whole game, but in the fourth, man, that bitch is in De'Aaron Fox hands.
Bro, when I be watching that, when I do watch the little bit I do watch before I go to sleep, man, bro, it look like the Kings be locking that shit up, boy. Hey, that nigga De'Aaron Fox got 3 fast break dunks off a straight defense.
You see that? You see what that nigga said in that press conference, bro? That nigga had to take an ice bath after guarding Steph after that game, boy.
Yeah.
2 of them bitches. Man. That's what I'm trying to figure out why the fuck, because they didn't brought Andrew Wiggins' ass back and they cutting that nigga Jordan Poole minutes and they need to get that nigga more minutes. They tripping. Because they ain't cutting that nigga minutes.
Let's not act like when the Warriors won that championship last year, that nigga Andrew Wiggins wasn't that nigga.
Not talking about last year. Yeah, we've been playing the same lineup all year towards the end of the season, and that shit working. And now they want to change that shit up because this nigga Wiggins and got off the couch. I'm not saying that.
But see the thing is with that, I'm gonna tell you what it is, bro. Who the fuck Jordan Poole gonna guard, bro? And he gonna score. That nigga, bro, them young niggas fast, boy. De'Aaron Fox, Malik Monk, Davion Mitchell. Nigga, even Kevin Huerter be balling.
And he'll get this up just
them niggas got the most. Them niggas is
this defense for the Falcons. They were very good last week in the win over New Orleans.
And one of the key things you always look for when you're evaluating a defense is how opportunistic.
Hey, you know that shit wrong when your college coach coming to your games.
That number 6, absolutely phenomenal performance. They were on top of their game right from the first snap.
From the 29, Prescott. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Pat Surtain. And the Falcons are going to take possession of the football. Charles, this is the #1 defense in the NFL. And it's metal here, forcing the turnover on the opening possession.
And sometimes when you play a team that has that reputation, it's earned it by their play. The psychology is, okay, they're #1. They have to prove it to us, and they tried to attack.
In the meantime,
that ranking was real.
Yeah, that was week 2.
If history is any indication, when this defense gets off.
But in the meantime, between time, if y'all want to watch a nigga do a magic trick, I give you a triple-double in 28 minutes, come to the Mile High.
Touchdown, Atlanta. Amari Cooper with career touchdown.
Yeah, and the only reason people ain't worried about it because they know we finna beat that shit in.
On the board first here in this one.
Nigga, we'll beat the Lakers ass like that.
Up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Yo, we in game 1, C-Show. That just Jamal Murray snap. That nigga is a playoff hooper.
Touchdown here.
Nobody come on.
That nigga is a playoff hooper.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchdown.
Hey man, I bet you now one of you niggas can tell me what college Jamal Murray went to.
I know that nigga went to Kentucky, bro.
That opening drive winds up leading to the touchdown.
Come on, man. Coach Kyle got all these niggas in the lead snapping.
But I like the way his guys rallied around him. Oftentimes,
hell yeah, Anthony Davis, Jamal Murray, Devin Booker. Darian Fox, Malik Monk. Come on, man.
First and 10. Prescott.
Cat.
He's got Derrick Henry again, back-to-back catches.
Who you talking to?
Down a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48.
Bro, y'all not gonna beat the Grizzlies.
7 on the play, and it'll be second down. The Panthers sitting.
You gonna put money? I put money on sweeper.
Come in on a good run, winners of 5 of their last 7.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week.
Man, bitch, hey, you bet me when y'all come to the Mile High, so we can send that King shit home, nigga.
Just shy of midfield.
We gonna send that King shit home, nigga.
And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard.
Hold on. That nigga better than everybody else besides AD and LeBron on your team.
So effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Man, get the fuck out of here. That nigga just got that nickname, man. He ain't AR shit. That nigga, that nigga gun down, man, any fucking time.
And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away.
Man, you crazy, man. That nigga be averaging a dub, nigga.
And not a common sight, at least on this show.
Yeah.
A momentary setback, though, for this passing game.
Look it up, bro.
Moving well this series. Good thing for them.
And that nigga 6'10".
Regardless, that nigga is 16, and that nigga should be playing. Yeah.
That nigga ain't go number 1 for no reason, nigga. Or number 2, whatever the fuck he went.
Get this one down near the 45-yard line. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with
Yeah, we play tonight. You want to tune in or something, nigga? What you finna scout?
a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring
What you want to see? What you want to see? Why this nigga should be a third-time MVP, nigga?
those nickel sub packages, don't they?
Nah, I don't think we gonna sweep them. I think they'll get it one game.
To pick up the first. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. On third down, it's Prescott. And that is it.
They'll get their ass swept with Giannis. I don't give a fuck.
Forcing an errant pass.
They not gonna lose too many games.
They'll beat them though.
Yeah, I like them to win. I like them to win with or without Young. They applying pressure.
I said before the series start, bro.
Nah,
I said before the series,
the
Tyler
only
Hero broke his
reason
hand,
why.
bro.
That might.
This one away.
That's the only reason they'll lose though.
Punt that time, no return. And the Falcons.
But I said that he beat them niggas way before the series started, bro. And that's only because the history they had in the first round in the playoffs, bro.
Set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they are trying to create some separation.
Yeah, and the year before that, the Miami Heat put them niggas out and went to the finals and lost to the Lakers.
Because these are the top 2 teams right now in that division.
And if you can,
he's got a man complete. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
Man, that nigga Tyler Hero broke his hand, bro. That shit crazy.
Their speed and accuracy, but there's still something about a guy slinging one downfield.
Yeah, and guess what school he went to?
Now on first
Kentucky, nigga.
This pass caught, it's Woods.
Coach Cal got them niggas.
As they work it inside the 10 to the 7.
Coach Cal got them hoopers, nigga. And don't forget about that nigga out there in Philly that's going crazy. Guess what school he went to?
Now some movement before the snap.
Nigga, I'm talking about Maxie, nigga.
3 for the first time this afternoon.
Bro, I only audible one time.
Nigga, you said he trash, Marcus?
I ain't gonna lie, that nigga don't be missing too many threes, though.
First and goal after the
Fuck that. That nigga go full speed to the hole and that nigga finish that shit. Tyrese Maxey.
The option that's complete. And that is caught. Touchdown Falcons.
You crazy as fuck. Them niggas don't choke like they always fucking choke. I bet you if Miami go to the conference, they gonna beat them niggas.
Able to connect on the extra point.
I can't. Man, why am I betting, man? You know first of all, you know me. You know who you talking to, right?
Hey, I ain't gonna cap, bro. I might be a fool, but if the Sixers play the fucking Celtics, it's gonna go 7. And anything can happen in game 7.
Bro, Jason Tatum ain't proved himself in the playoffs yet. That nigga go missing. Man, fuck first finals. That nigga went missing before that. No, I'm saying he's went missing before that. Fuck.
Jaylen Brown was going crazy.
That nigga be going missing, bro. That's a fact,
bro. He ain't do it. Tatum ain't do shit.
He did not. He did, bro. That nigga went missing in that Miami series, bro. That nigga went missing. You can't pull up the stats. You gotta pull up game 5 through 7 in all them Warriors games. That nigga Jaylen Brown took over that shit. Jaylen Brown took over that shit from game 5 on, bro, and that's a fact.
Man, fuck, getting to the finals, bro.
That nigga Jaylen Brown took over that shit from game 5 in that Miami series, bro. No cap.
That second down play call was not to pick up
that nigga went away in game 5 of the Miami series, which was the conference finals.
They were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Complete. It's Henry.
Nah, them niggas gonna lose.
Touchdown, Panthers.
Oh, who gonna lose? You talking about Boston?
They needed something to try to stem that.
Bro, that shit not that sweet like you think it is, bro.
That shit, them niggas gonna fold, bro.
Bro, they can lose to the Bucks. They can lose to the Sixers. They can.
Man, you crazy as hell.
What the fuck you mean they came out with?
Crazy as hell.
That thing's done.
Well, now that they got the
Man, Boston ain't proved shit in the playoffs.
We still got a good game going ahead.
Bro, if they play Philly, that shit'll go game 7, bro.
Right after the touchdown.
All right.
Lead, now maybe opening the door a little bit there by a
What the fuck that mean?
position at the 40.
Beat the niggas again too. Man, Boston got niggas
Wait,
number in the
if you
regular
want to talk
season.
about who niggas beat in the regular season, nigga, the Lakers ain't beat no fucking body. That's why they were playing in the fucking play-in game 9. Now what the fuck you gonna say? Now y'all just beat somebody now. But you just said them niggas only beat them one time.
Said what?
Final 30 seconds.
Oh, you hit. Oh, this your first time playing Ritter, huh? Nah, this your first time this year playing Ritter. This nigga a problem.
First carry here for Joe.
Yeah, this nigga Ritter don't fuck off.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Fuck the Lakers.
He just does what he does. It sounds true.
Hey, shit, that nigga ain't played against Ritter yet, bro. He don't know.
All he does is just find avenues, find ways to pick up key first downs and big runs.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
Man, shit, you better be quiet for I send it to your ass next week. Fuck you.
I play whoever lost, whatever the fuck.
Whoever the fucking Kansas is, who the fuck that is?
They'll look to throw here on first down. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. They'll look to throw now on first down. Eluding the pressure right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. Close there. He caught it, just wasn't able to stay in bounds.
And that's where the sideline was used as a 12th defender. You know, 11's legal. This one is an imaginary one that my college coach used to call Sammy Sideline. Sammy Sideline can protect you at times, and in this case, that's exactly what he did for the defenders.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And this
that
pass
nigga wasn't right there, boy.
Oh, the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. So on 4th down, Ritter heads to the sideline. Younghoe Koo gets set for the Atlanta field goal. It's a 39-yard attempt right hash. Koo knocks this one through the post. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
What the fuck?
He was solid on the field goal, but not as solid on the kickoff there. And that'll put him at the 40-yard line to start this drive. Good starting position for the Panthers as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Inside handoff, Henry. And some room to maneuver. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. Brutal. So take away the long touchdown.
It's a cruel game sometimes, partner.
Prescott to throw it. Going right side. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Falcons grab it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. These defenses have become so opportune.
It's finna get reviewed, bro. It's finna get reviewed.
Now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure.
No, that shit was automatic.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. A 1st down carry for Henry. And he'll take this one down near the 15. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. And able to surge forward for about 5 yards down to the 10.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled him up throughout the game because that was his longest run of this contest.
Here's Prescott.
This is caught. I'm right here.
Touchdown. Beckham from 10 yards out. And the Panthers have cut it back within a score.
This is similar to baseball where you walk the leadoff hitter and you don't expect him to come around and score. Almost impossible. Anytime a defense has to defend a short field, you usually end up seeing the result we saw, giving up points.
Right there, pressing triangle. I knew that nigga wasn't going to run the ball. I'm sitting there pressing
extra
triangle.
point safely through. And the lead's down.
Yeah, you can run that bitch however you want to run that bitch, bro. I'm sitting right there pressing triangle. They're not giving me no pick.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. Takes it at the 7. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And he goes out of bounds after a solid return to the 45.
Now that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number one goal? Make the playoffs. Number two, win your division. Number three, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the number one seed so you get that first round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. They'll drop to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Sutton. And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
Ready?
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He's got a man. It's Sutton that's complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 13-yard line. That one good for 24 yards. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. An option handoff here to Mixon. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Joe Mixon hitting double digits with his 10th rushing touchdown on the year. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. A 1st and 10 here, and you know if they can just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological.
Brady took a shower yet? He took a shower yet?
To throw is Prescott. Buying time to his left.
Curtis.
And he whips that one incomplete there.
Well, you know me,
Curtis.
whether you know it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket.
Man, you crazy. I actually peed my tongue. Now these other niggas in here, I don't know.
And try and get those yards a safer way.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, the throw here is complete.
Cause I'm actually a nigga who clean my tub, bro.
Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
That shit don't stop everything.
Derrick Henry all alone. Touchdown, Carolina. Derrick Henry with career touchdown number 109. That ties him with Barry Sanders on the all-time NFL list. And the Panthers get a late score here in the final minute of the
What they say, Bird, bro, they laughed at you paying them that money.
What you're thinking about is getting off the field. How do you stop this last play? But if you don't run up and you tackle, and you play it back like this, all of a sudden he's taking it to the house, and now you're looking at each other wondering, what did we do wrong on that play?
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. Takes it at the 7. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
Tell me you love me. Tell me you love. Yo.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. And they've got
I know for that Labor Day.
Seconds, so time enough to try to work their way down.
They live. They know when I need to put my shit.
Looking for Cooper, that's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
70,000, yeah, that's some good money, bro. Nigga, I can make it 60,000, 70,000 in 6 months, nigga.
Back to throw now on first down. He'll let this go.
I gave you the sauce already.
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off by Juan Thornhill. And the Panthers are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line. 15 seconds, all that remains for this first half as they come up 1st and 10. And they're just And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down.
Gonna put your kid in good.
Signal for their 3rd and final timeout. 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
Well, cause that shit, nigga, they gonna grow out of that shit anyway, right?
2nd and 5 now. Prescott. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the 2nd down play, they burn the timeout, making him sweat out the final few ticks here in the 2nd quarter.
Tell me you love me.
And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. Here's Thomas Morstead now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he's able to get it out quickly, and this is not a bad kick here. Now here's Ross. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Damn, bro, why you so turned up, bro?
You gotta be when you get your head. You gotta be when it's a division game, bro. Whatever you do to lose, that's fine.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside.
Yeah, it is the division game.
The Falcons back to receive. They've got the lead, and they'll get this football as the 2nd half gets underway.
That's what I'm talking about. A whole lot of game shit. A whole lot of game shit.
About set to begin their next.
Oh, what niggas see. A whole lot of game shit.
As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the 2nd half, Charles, remember that.
Yeah, that nigga got 100 screws out that motherfucker.
Outstanding offensive performance. That's caught inside the 20. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets all the way down inside the 20-yard line. It's a big play there for Atlanta. 59 yards. A real field flipper.
He caught your ass lacking, cuz.
First down in the red zone. This is caught. It's Woods. Touchdown, Falcons.
Damn, bird.
Jelani Woods. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Falcons come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. Koo able to connect on the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
What you promised, Bird?
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Well, the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a two-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. It was a small, manageable spread to overcome. A little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
Running from the gun with Henry. And he's able to get up here to the 26. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Well, that was a unit that understood exactly where the first down marker was, handed it to their guy who could run it, created some space, and he got there.
He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Trying to get back little by little.
If you would have just took your time, you would have had it.
Throwing again, Prescott on 2nd and 10. And he's got the hook up to Landry.
That old ass nigga be doing a lot of shit for your ass.
The 40 before he's out of bounds. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first. They'll try the right side with Henry. And some good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. 89 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Man, they're here the best running back in Titan history.
Off the play fake, Prescott. Steps away. And he just gets rid of it.
Hell yeah, nigga.
The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now
no question, no debate.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Prescott. It's caught by OBJ. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play,
Michael Jackson had
he reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
Zipped up hoodie.
About that play for him.
And the pass is intercepted. He was looking for Ingram. Picked off by Grant Delpit. 20. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown. Now Younghoe Koo for the extra point. And he's been a busy man.
To throw that bitch to trying.
Knocks another one through to extend the lead. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
On 2nd and 15 now. Prescott. This will go to Henry out wide. So give him 5 yards there on the pick.
What the fuck? That's it. What the fuck? These lame ass nigga having gym fights in this bitch.
And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Prescott from the gun on third. Being chased out loud. Going deep here for Landry. It got his man complete. And they're going to have this across the field and inside the 45. Call that a gain of 38. A big march forward in the third down conversion.
Oh, yeah, 7:30 my time, man.
Prescott looks to throw on first. And he's going to be intercepted a third time.
But your ass trash.
And the Falcons are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start. Charles getting the interception here, and look, we're still in the third quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it.
I didn't get that hurt, man. Back up, Bird.
Offense, and what you wonder about is the team that just threw that interception.
He's shitting on that name.
Touchdown, Falcons. Cortland Sutton, his second touchdown of the game, his third on the year. And the Falcons get another quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Extra point by 2, up and good. And they open the lead up now to 25.
That nigga said, fuck this shit.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off.
Oh, nah, that nigga that said, y'all niggas ain't finna blame me for this shit. I ain't out.
We'll see a return.
I don't know, but that nigga just got hurt. This shit is GG.
Bro, who the fuck is your backup?
Who the fuck is your...
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
I mean, that's a good backup, dude. He ain't no ball.
Blitz this fuck, nigga.
They threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and stealing the momentum.
Man, so that nigga throw that shit on the fly, you gonna see how fast it is.
Offense and that quarterback
man, that nigga throw that shit on the fly. That shit
is
be picked
up for
off
that challenge here. Things start to get more interesting here in this second half. They do be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Well, that's a good start to this drive.
Cause shit, Marcus trying to see, bro. You gotta start calling it.
Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
Oh, he got hit. He got hit. He got hit. But that nigga did get beat, though.
And the Falcons are going to take possession.
Them big ass shoulder pads.
To be blunt, not a whole lot has gone right for this defense in this ball game, but that's something right there. Still in the third quarter, it would take something around miracle territory for a comeback, but maybe that's a start. Charles.
You can't, bro.
It certainly is, and they're definitely showing that there's some fight still left in them. Hasn't been a banner day.
See, that's why you ain't got no game.
And find ways to make plays.
Throwing on first down,
you ain't nothing but a quit.
Up to be incomplete. And we're back now in Charlotte.
Yeah, I would too if I was fucking ass.
Parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4.
Ready.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw here. There goes a deep ball, end zone.
Carter D.
She is pretty. She pretty.
Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson.
Damn, but I ain't that nigga though. That shit up too.
I know Carter got some good ass pussy. If she don't,
yeah, she got that, cause she got that mouth on her ass, boy. Them hoes that got that mouth, but that's who be sucking that shit.
Man, that nigga went to her concert and apologized about that shit. I knew that
so you know that pussy good.
That nigga was die about that shit, boy.
That nigga interrupt concert about that. He ain't have no choice but get that nigga back.
Few people. Look at that one right up the gut.
Saw through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. And this will be swung out here for counter. And he is going to lose yardage here.
He lost yards with that shit.
The offense on 3rd down, they're at 50%, 4 for 8.
Nah, that shit ain't got shit on Carr.
Back to throw, Tannehill. Isaiah McKenzie hauling it in.
Bruh, I think Carisha shit so trash.
that shit trash.
Yeah, I think that shit trash, bro. I ain't gonna count.
Accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And boy,
He probably got some good pussy, but fucking that bitch got some. I don't think her shit good at all.
The effort hasn't lapsed one bit.
Nah, her shit trash. You know her shit trash. She's 40 with no kids, man. Ain't nobody shooting that shit up. You crazy.
And now on the pitch, the ball's loose.
Wow.
Man, that nigga done gave Carson the controller.
Comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. They wind up getting 16, but even that's not quite enough. It's 4th down. They snap it to Tannehill. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. And the Panthers turned away on 4th down. And the Falcons will take control of the football in great field position.
Nah, it just be popping up like that at the bottom, bro.
Trying to shake off
You seen I was losing, though, didn't you? I came back and won that game.
Falcons. John Ross, 41 yards. And the Falcons are looking to make it 2 straight as they add.
I won that game in overtime.
Who able to connect on the extra point?
I can't hear you, man, bro. That nigga, you know, Bird.
Pass this controller so you can finish this game for me.
You say you finished the game?
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off.
All right.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers.
What the fuck, K-Line?
I think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film.
Hey, Bird, when you get in the pool, you get in the pool with your socks on.
Every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys think about,
I know when you
and get better for the next time out. This they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play.
Hey, I know you had to wear them bitches. If you go to the beach, nigga, you gonna be catching all type of fish with them bitches.
In a double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jamal Adams. And the Falcons are going to take possession of the football. Well, they've got the huge lead. Now they have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road and help seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
They go play action here on 1st down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact.
Bro, the clock is chewing, bro.
Passing attack, even though that one was incomplete.
Bro, the clock is chewing, bro.
It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the
clock
football
on,
until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved in the offense pretty happy because
that
gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as you and I both know, they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Flushed out right. And he will find his man Sutton. That's complete. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 23 yards the pickup there.
Partner, I have to tell you, just one word keeps coming to mind from watching them this afternoon, and that's impressive. They have been impressive from the opening kickoff, and they haven't let up here even into the 4th quarter.
Right, man, you be putting you gotta go to the pool at the beginning of the day and put all the chemicals
12,
in that shit.
1st and 10.
Oh.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And give them another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. So still throwing here in the fourth.
You drop that bitch in the pool, and that bitch do everything.
Even more sizable. And if nothing else here, CD, a chance to pile on some stats before this one wraps up, and he did just that.
Brandon, convention tells us
that shit like a little vacuum at the bottom of that bitch.
Right? But you and I both know the receivers don't want them to because, as you noted, this is their chance to pile on the stats. If they got their way, they try to get every single spot in the depth chart points before this game is over.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off.
I'm gonna tell my cousin again when that nigga got a big ass pool in his backyard.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense.
That nigga don't hoop, bro.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete.
All right, help me out here a little bit, partner, because what I'm seeing is a passing game that's just struggled to complete anything. No rhythm, no timing. Seems like every pass is also contested well, so give some credit to the defense.
And this won't do it. He needed 6. He only got halfway there.
Well, this was just simply excellent defense. On this third down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass.
I said,
but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football. And they just
start this shit with a
for
run
almost no gain.
Ross on the return. It's a 39-yard punt, and good coverage means a loss on the return. And we have reached the 2-minute mark. Set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense. Be feeling very comfortable and confident here with this lead in the football here in the fourth quarter, Charles. And I don't think that they need to score again, but it seems like this offense is just getting better as the game goes on. They've scored on their last 2 drives.
Certainly feels like a chance for them to continue to have some fun out there, doesn't it? The game's already decided, as you noted. So they can continue to play loose, break out some other concepts, maybe run a few.
I just say, Barry, you're going to beat the shit out of this.
Yeah, even go deep on one of these first snaps just because they can.
But they have been unstoppable this afternoon, Charles. They just went after them from the
why
start.
you sorry ass standing throwing short passes, bro?
Continuing their dominance here despite the big lead in the fourth quarter.
And that they have in every way. And plays like that across all phases of the game, they've just been effortless for them in this one. And that's what's helped them build such a large lead and allowed them to smile as this game continues.
That nigga beating the fuck out of you, bro.
13 yards that time and another first down.
Some dots.
Hey, that shit was crazy how that shit be turning. Like, that shit just be getting silent and silent, bro.
Oh my God, that nigga just went up and mossed both of them niggas.
Another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
But that nigga just went up and grabbed that bitch over both of them niggas.
That nigga trying, hey, that nigga paying 70 on your ass.
A while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Yeah, he didn't score in the second half, bro. All that nigga scored in the second half.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Panthers out there ready to begin their next drive.
Done, bro. Going out there to the lake and walk around, bro, and get your dinner tonight.
The best they can do is end the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, with how lopsided this game has been, even one score Might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum.
Tannehill intercepted.
That nigga finna hang. I know Mansfield finna try to score on your ass now.
Take possession of the football. Oh, my goodness, CD. I mean, this defense just continuing to
I'm gonna run
dominate.
this
They're
bitch
really
the first play, but that nigga break.
For the
He just
defense,
break.
it's now 3 interceptions for him here in this ball game.
And what a great teaching tape for this.
I got my 2 clock on, and I got a stream up.
What does he always tell us that he preaches to his team? We're going to lead the league in effort. Well, they're doing that in this game as well as making big plays.
One tackle, but it slowed him down enough that he could manage getting back to the line of scrimmage.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense. Linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Watch out now, 50 Fury.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw.
Hey, that nigga almost lost that nigga though.
Couldn't connect. Well, fans usually love to see scoring, and there was no shortage of it today. What a dominant showing.
What going on, Fede? Nah, I was calling, bro, because headed tomorrow.
Yeah, he called me yesterday.
What he talking about? Trying to play Madden? Yeah, because I had ran into him twice. I had party that my home